Yes, Dr. Welsing made a lot of tapes, and I'm not familiar with most of her tapes. I work with her, in many settings, but in most settings, I was not around Dr. Welsing when she was making her speeches and on her speaking tours. She made these speaking tours even when I travel, sometimes on the same plane with her. She would be speaking in one place and I'd be speaking in another. So I've never really heard a lot of Dr. Welsing's speeches. Most people have talked to and asked questions of Dr. Welsing much more than I have, even though we were around each other for many decades, all right, and on the phone sometimes. But actually we didn't talk to each other most of the time as much as some people who went all the time to her seminars, to her teachings. So I can't really quote what she meant by certain things that she said. I would be misquoting her and doing her a great disservice since she's no longer here as of January 2016 when she passed suddenly and belatedly. So I always tell people that get her tapes. That's the compensatory way. And also talk to other people who can verify that she said certain things at a certain place. Because a lot of people were at almost all. I mean, she had a number of people that here in Washington that would attend every meeting that she ever had here in Washington. And she had many.
Yes.
At least once a month. And she would go for 4 hours at these presentations. 3 to 4 hours at the Blackburn Center, Washington, D.C., on the Howard University campus. She did that for many, 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 many years. So she has a lot of tapes out here and a lot of information. So that would be the best source. The best source is the person who is actually doing the talking.
Yes.
All right?
Okay.
And particularly if you can get the tapes, and she has some videotapes where she just speaks. So I've heard of this thing about the dog and all like that, as the word dog is used by black people, but I don't know enough about it to speak intelligently about what she meant and how she said it.